Hey guys, it's Bubbly. Welcome back to the channel, and today's speed build is one that I have been planning for quite a while. If you have been around on my channel for a bit, then you may have heard me talking about how much I love doing laundry in The Sims. I know it's crazy, it's a little odd, maybe a little bit strange, but I absolutely adore laundry in The Sims. When they announced the Laundry Day Stuff Pack was the pack that won after we did all the voting for it, I was super excited. I would have been excited no matter which pack they chose, but I was definitely super excited for the laundry. As soon as I got the pack, I installed it, immediately started playing with it, and it's just, I love it. I love it. Can't stand doing laundry in real life, but I love it in The Sims. And I also love all of the things that, all of the build and buy items and the cast items that came with Laundry Day. I love all of it. It is one of my most favorite packs in the game. So I have been wanting to build a type of laundromat, even though I know they're not functional in the game, which is so unfortunate. It would be pretty cool if we could have a functioning laundromat where you could purchase the business and run the business, or just have your Sims take their laundry to the laundromat if they needed to wash their clothes, because maybe they can't afford a washer and dryer in their house, or maybe they don't have a big enough space to have a washer and dryer in their home. It would be nice if we could actually take our Sims to a laundromat and they could do their laundry there. But unfortunately, it's not really a functional system that's currently in the game, but you never know, that might change in the future. So what I wanted to do, because I knew I wanted to build a laundromat, but I also wanted it to have something else in conjunction with it that would help it to make a bit more sense if you put it in your game, because there would be a reason for your Sim to visit, maybe hang out, and do some other type of activity at this location, at this community lot. So what I came up with was creating what I've called the wash bar. So it is a laundromat slash cafe, coffee house type of situation. So my idea was, now remembering from when I was younger, when I did not have a washer and dryer in my home and I had to go to a laundromat, I hated it. It was the worst. It was always super boring. There was nothing to do there. The laundromat that I went to had like no television, it had no magazines, it just was counters, laundry baskets, the washing machines, the dryers, and the coin machines, and that was it. There was like no activities to do. You had to bring your own entertainment with you, and it was just kind of a nuisance. So my idea was to create a place where your Sims could come hang out, get their laundry done, and maybe grab a bite to eat, have a coffee, socialize with some friends, make some new friends, maybe meet some love interests, at the laundromat. Could be fun. So that's what I decided to do. So I created a cafe that is attached to a laundromat. And it also has a cute outside patio area, which I adore. I thought it was so cute. So I built the structure and then I raised it up on a huge foundation. And I built out a patio area in the front of the building. So it has a walkway leading to the laundromat entrance, and then the cafe has its own separate entrance just to the right of the laundromat entrance, which I thought was nice. You can access both from the inside of the building, but they do have their own separate entrances on the outside, and then there's a door that connects them on the inside. So I thought it would be fun to have tables and chairs outside on the patio area, so you could sit and hang out and just sip on some coffee, have an espresso, hang out with your girlfriends, people watch, which is one of my favorite things to do, and scope out if there's any cuties nearby that you might need to say hey to. So I did that, and then on the inside of on the cafe side, there is also more seating where you can sit inside and sip on your coffees and have a little snack if you'd like. And then the actual patio area goes around the entire building. So there is some seating that's around the entire building, as well as some plants and some lighting. I really, really, really love how this turned out. So on the laundry side, my idea was, I actually got some inspiration from, I can't remember if I was on Pinterest or if I had just Googled unique laundromats or something to that effect. And I found some pictures of some cool looking places that had like actual bars inside the laundromat. So you could like get a drink and do your laundry at the same time. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I decided to go for a cafe, but you could absolutely, if you decide to download this into your game, you could change it from a cafe to an actual bar. That would be fun too. And you could include like a mic, so you could do open mic night. If your sim wants to learn how to tell some jokes, get some laughs, or you could throw a karaoke machine in, which would be super fun to have karaoke. I mean, really, what better combination could you have? Karaoke, drinks, and laundry, like, right? Am I right? That just goes so perfectly together. So you could absolutely switch out the type of venue this is if you would prefer that over a cafe. I am definitely a coffee lover. I have coffee running through my veins. So coffee will always be my first choice. I don't really drink alcohol too often, so I would prefer to go the coffee route. So that's what I did. So, but on the inside, on the laundry side, I didn't want it to be just like a regular laundromat where you just have your machines, your washer, your dryer, your folding stations, and that's it. So I included some tables around inside the laundry area. There's big, huge windows to let in tons of light. And then I used the round tables that came with the laundry day pack to put near those windows, and I added some chairs. I didn't want to clutter it up with too many chairs, because sometimes when you put all 6 chairs on the round tables, depending on the size of the space that you're in, it can look a bit like it's a bit much. So because there's 3 of these tables in the laundry side, the laundromat side, I dialed back on the chairs. I think I only put 4 chairs at each table, which I just felt like it worked better than having all 6. So, and then I also included a bookshelf, so your Sims can grab a book if they'd like to read while they're waiting for their laundry to finish. And then I also put in a vending machine. So if your Sim did want to have a snack, but not necessarily wanted to go over to the cafe side to grab a snack, they could absolutely do that too. I imagined when I used to go to a laundromat, I remember people were very adamant about not leaving their laundry items unattended. So my idea for the snack machine on the laundry side was for those Sims who may feel a bit uncomfortable walking away from their, maybe their more intimate items that are being laundered, to go over to the cafe side to grab a snack or coffee. So that's why I added the vending machine to the laundry side. So if they get super hungry, they can grab a snack. So I also, for a coin machine, because, and actually I don't even know how laundromats are today in my area or anywhere for that matter. I'm not sure if they even still use coins. I mean, that was so long ago when I used to go to the laundromat, it was all coin operated. Like you had to have quarters. Like I remember going to the bank to get rolls of quarters, so I would have enough change to actually do my laundry. Or the city that I lived in at the time, I used to live in Reno, and you could get rolls of quarters from the casinos. So, and that was before they switched everything out, so it's all electronic now. They don't do that anymore. But back then, you could actually get rolls of quarters or any kind of change from the casinos. So we used to do that, and we would, always make sure we had rolls of quarters hanging around the house when it was laundry time. So remembering that's how I used to do my laundry. What I used for a coin machine is the parking meter, thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but there's a parking meter that I think you can place outside, and so I used that inside the laundromat to represent a changing machine. So if you didn't have any quarters on you and you needed to get some change, then there you go. There's a change machine for you. So I also put in a magazine rack and then a bunch of additional seating. I used those wicker love seats that came with laundry day, and I put them between the washer and dryer section, which I thought was really cute. So I just remember people sitting there literally watching their washing watching the washing machine spin as their clothes would go through the cycles. And I always thought the thing that always amazed me was some people and the amount of detergent some people used when they washed their clothes. I mean, it would be so much detergent. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, how is that ever going to rinse out? You know what? I honestly can't believe I'm talking about these things. But that is what laundry in The Sims 4 does to me. It just gets me excited and pumped and wants me to create things. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to build a house with laundry day stuff or if I wanted to do this laundromat. And I really wanted to do the laundromat, and I'm thinking maybe I will build a house using laundry day stuff for a base game plus episode. I'm not sure, I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to do that or not, but probably, because I really like the homey feel of the items that come with that pack. So that could definitely be on the horizon. But if you guys have any ideas for my Base Game Plus series, if you haven't seen it, you can check that out on the channel. It's where I do builds with Base Game plus one additional pack comes out once a week. But if you want to see a specific pack for that series, comment down below and let me know which pack you would like to see, and I can definitely work that into the schedule. Now, before I forget, I wanted to give you guys some details on this build. I built this in Magnolia Promenade on the 40 by 30 lot, and it is 103,832 simoleons. If you wanted to purchase this, it is listed as a cafe. But like I said, you can switch that out quite easily if you wanted to turn it into a bar or a lounge instead of a cafe. So I think it's just kind of a fun little place that you can add to your neighborhood, another additional spot for your Sims to hang out, and maybe even for some story time or for Let's Plays. It could be a cool addition to add a bit of creativity and imagination to your game. So you guys, if you enjoyed this build, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more Laundry Day inspired builds, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what your ideas are. If you have not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm releasing new content. My Base Game Plus series comes out once a week, and then I usually do an additional build during the week that includes more of the packs. I will have episodes for Base Game Plus linked in the end cards if you want to check that out if you haven't already. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day and that you have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!
I recall the past again tonight. It's in the front of my mind. As I fall apart, you begin to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I'll stay, I'll stay. Just take a leap of faith. We'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I'll stay, I'll stay. Because I feel again, I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left, off and on again.